Hi everyone, and welcome to RentLord. It's a demo in the Next Fest. I believe it's part of the Next Fest anyway. And it's a little bit like Luck Being Landlord and the old construction games, if you remember those on the Commodore 64 and things, and the Amiga. Was it Constructor, I think it was called. You buy plots of land, you earn rent from them, and you meet targets. So think of that and kind of mix in a little bit of Balatro as well, which is interesting. So you start with a target of $5,000 that you need to be able to get to, and you start with 25,000, which means you need to go buy property slots and things as well. And this is your area where you build things. I like the UI in here. You can move things around, or it does let you somewhere. There we go. If you grab that tile there, and you have the calendar over here, which we'll come to a little bit later, and then also a plugin lab, which again I'll show you a little bit later still. So the idea behind this is you buy plots of land, you earn money from those in forms of rent with multipliers that you can buy, and various other things as well. So if I mouse over this one here, for example, this is a carrot farm. It's vacant at the moment. It's farmland, and it's going to give me 179 rent with a 1 times multiplier, or I could buy this one over here, 6,000 for 175 times 1. So they're basically the same. Or you can get a house for 519, but it cost me 18,000. So farmland seems like the way to go. I'll take a cantaloupe field. How do I actually buy it? How do I buy it? There we go. Double click and it bought it. Right. We've still got 19,000, so let's buy a tomato patch as well. And then let's have a look at the plugin lab quickly. So this is where all of your modifiers and things come in. So the same way you get kind of boons and various other things in games, this is what you get in here. So I'm going to move this over here, so I've always got it open for me. Raw profits. Each time vacant property collects rent, gain an extra $500. So these are both vacant at the moment. Not that I can see that, but if I mouse over this one here, it says vacant, and was it this? Oh no, sorry, this one here, vacant and vacant. So that could be quite good to get. And each time industrial property. I don't have industrial, so I'm going to buy this one. That's now bought. And then if I go collect rent, nice, there we go. So we gain an extra $500 on that one. We have our weekly income progress, we have our days of the week, and so on and so forth. So again, Luck Being Landlord meets Balatro and various other things as well. Nice. We can't pay our rent early at the moment, so we just minimise that, and we'll come back to that tomorrow. I can now buy another property slot, and I can buy. Sure, we'll buy that one as well. And then let's just have a quick look at our plugins again. Oh, that's 10 grand. Oh, I'm so close to that. Unfortunately, that's going to go if I don't. Yeah, shame. Okay, that's fine. Right, we'll just move you over there. We can't pay our rent early, can we? Yes, we can. No, we can't. Okay, 3,000, sorry. So we'll just minimise you for the moment. And is there anything here that's going to help me? No, not really. I mean, the start of each round has 1,250. That's going to pay for itself in 2 rounds. Boom. Right, okay, collect rent. Nice. Now we have 6,000. We could pay it early, and we would get, because we're on Thursday, we would get 15,000. Oh, let's pay it early. Right, okay, sorted. Yeah, so we've got loads of money for that. Good, good, good. Our next target is now 10,000, and we continue on. Let's have a quick look at our plugins. +1 multiplies for all farmlands at the end of the round. I'm going to buy that, because that's awesome. Let's buy another property slot, and let's buy another farm. There are no farms. Okay, that's a shame. I own all the farms. Can I buy one of these? No? Okay, so that's 56,000. I can't afford that anyway. It's a house, 17,000. I could buy that one. I don't really care about it that much as a shop. Okay, let's just collect rent then, and let's go. So they all get a ×2 multiplier now. Can't pay our rent early. So let's have a quick look at our plugins. Start of each round, increase the rent of all houses by $250. I don't have that. Grants 20% discount on the purchase price of properties matching your most owned building type. Again, can't afford that. Oh, sorry, I can afford it. Don't want it. Because there's no farms for me to buy. So, kind of pointless. I could buy a house. Is it going to help me that much? So it's 400 rent, whereas these are 145-ish. I mean, it's not bad in terms of rent. Okay, we'll just collect rent. We've only got to get to 10,000, which we're going to get on the next day. Didn't quite get there today. Don't care about that. That's right. When farmland collects rent. Oh, that's nice. We buy that one. That's very nice. So you can see up here we've got all of our plugins and things that we have. Let's collect rent now. Oh, we've got a good one here. Right, let's pay our rent early again. So again, we've got 10,000 on that time. So we're up to 50,000 nearly with a 20,000 target. We don't have any houses and we don't have any commercials, so we'll leave those for the moment. There's no more farms to buy. Oh, there is a farm there. We're going to buy you. You'll see it starts at a 1 multiplier. That's not a problem for me at the moment. There's another one down here, actually. Buy them both. Okay, cool. So this one here, no. Which one was it? One of these. Okay, maybe I didn't buy it. Boom. Right, okay. So we got to 18,000. We could have almost paid it on our first day there. Oh, no, we couldn't. Oh, yeah, we could, because it was 20,000. We'll definitely pay it tomorrow, which is great. The plugins don't necessarily help me. I could buy a reroll plugin. Number of properties or even receive $500 per property. And we don't have a shop, so I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to spend 10 grand on one. There's no other farms I can buy, I don't think. There's a restaurant down there. The Mexican bit. Oh, there is another farm. We now have 6, so I could buy that. Let's go. Right, go on in. The amount of dopamine from that is just delicious. Right, okay. So we have 47,000 out of 20,000. Let's pay early. Cool. And we have odd lots. If the number of properties are odd, receive $501 property. So that kind of goes down. So I'd always get 1,000. No, I wouldn't. I'd always get at least 500. When a shop collects rent, let's reroll once. No, I don't. Ooh, that's nice. If I had apartments, that'd be fantastic. There are apartments here, 70,000. I could afford them, but I could only afford one. I'm probably going to buy. I've got 2 more farmlands, so I could just buy 2 more farmlands. And again, we've got the evens. Let's collect. Away we go. Watch it rack up. So that just happens to be 40,000 on a Monday, so we get an extra 50,000 there. So we see 97,000 goes, boom, all the way up. Lovely. Right, let's have a quick check of our plugins, retail and manufacture. Let's re-roll that once. Oh, that's nice. I mean, that's just a +1 multiplier. Why not? I don't need to worry about that. I could buy... How many farms have I got unbought at the moment? 1, 2. I could buy 2 plots. And then... 2 farmlands. Can I expand this a little bit? No. Okay, that is as big as it goes. It's just a bit of a shame. Maybe give me the option to resize. That'd be nice. And let's collect some rent and watch the dopamine roll in. It's not going to give me 80,000, I don't think. And I'm not on an even number. Okay, that's fine. We can't pay early, so we'll continue. Is there another farm I can buy? There is. Hello there. Now we're on even, thank you very much. Oh, I can minimise that. Oh, I can do... that's cool. I like the sorting, that's good. Let's just collect rent. Oh, right. Pay early, away you go. Get more rewards. Cool. There is another farm there, and there, and there. So I can buy 2 more. There's also a factory down there. 405,000, which I can't afford. Right. Commercial and residential. If you own at least 5 restaurants, which you don't, and run a shop collection. Let's move on. 160,000, which I don't think I'm going to get from the multipliers I've got there. Halfway there, though. That's not too bad. There's 1 more farm. I'm not going to collect with 1 more farm at the moment. I like the fact that the property exchange. Yeah, I'm okay at the moment. Let's just collect that. That should get me to 160,000. So. With some ease, and let's pay early and move on. Okay, commercial, no. Some industrial, residential, no. Okay, fair enough. I think I've broken the game there. Let's buy. Oh, I can't buy 2. Okay, well, we'll do it next time then. Let's collect rent. This is so satisfying. I can't pay early. That's fine. How much have we got to get? 320,000. That's okay. So we'll buy that, and then we'll buy you and you, I guess, and then collect. I can still buy more as well, which is quite nice. So unlike Luck Being Landlord, there isn't like or it doesn't seem to be like a uniform max that you can get to for 20 symbols, or 25 in some cases. Can't pay yet, so that's fine. Close you. Plugins we got. Start with trying to increase the rent of all houses by 250 for every house owned. Wow, that would be good. So you can, if I wanted to change here, I could sell these. I'm not going to sell it at the moment, and I believe I'd get a portion of the money back that I'd earned from it. But it doesn't tell me how much I'd get here. I wish it would tell me. If there was some way I could find out, because I'm sure it's not going to be like 163 times 10. But I don't have 640,000 to spend to find out. Let's collect anyway. But that's also really cool. Lovely. Thank you very much. We're not quite there at 320,000. We'll get it tomorrow. You can also come in here and you can change the game speed modifier, and you can change the wallpapers and things. Let's put it up to 1.5, and let's not do that. Please let me continue. Oh no! That was my own fault. Okay, we'll try a different one then. We would have continued on that one, but that's okay. We can afford a house. Let's just check the plugins here. Okay, so I can afford a house, but I can't afford the other thing there. There is only one farm as well. There's two farms actually. I don't want to go down a farm route if I'm perfectly honest. Let's buy this one. I've got 11,000 left. I can't afford another house. So let's just take that. Can I afford a different house? Okay. Oh wow, okay. Right. Game obviously wants me to go down the road of farms. I don't think this is going to work. We will continue trying. So 16,000, obviously I'm not going to be able to afford any of these. Oh, that's nice, but yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a farmland start. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's start that again then. Let's go quick restart there. We'll do farmlands and then we'll pivot to houses on this one. So, let's just check the plugin lamp here. Oh, that would have been nice last time. What? For every 3 farmlands, castles. I haven't seen castles yet. Okay. Right. So there's 2 farmlands. No, 1 farmland. Okay. So we'll buy that because we can't afford anything else. We could afford a house. Let's take a house as well, and then let's collect rent. Okay. I mean, I'll take that. It's just going to double my income. I can't afford anything else like this, for example, but let's collect rent again. Is that every turn? Oh, that's going to be powerful. Oh, it's not. Okay, fair enough. It's just a one-time thing. We will get to 5,000, so that's fine. On the next day. Lovely, thank you very much. Right, okay then. So we're on week 2 now, and we've got to get to 10,000. There's a restaurant there, which is 22,000. I've only got 6,000 at the moment. There's a little shop there. There's no other farmland, which is a bit annoying. I may struggle here. That's nice. We'll take that. So we're not at 10,000 just yet. No other farmland or anything that I can afford, so... Right, we'll pay early now. Right, we need to move on. Let's go on to our next rent, which is technically we'd already paid. Could we actually do that? Okay, seems we can't pay it on the very first day. We have to collect rent at least once. Let's have a look at our plugins quickly. Currently all owned houses. So I could buy a couple of houses. 13,000, let's buy you. And 17,000, 14,000 is probably better. Let's buy those two. So we've got those as well. So let's do... Okay. Cool, let's collect rent, see how that goes. So we didn't get 20,000, obviously, that's fine. Each time vacant property collects rent. So this is... How do I see? I'd have to mouse over here. So that's residential. Residential. Do I own 3 houses? I do own 3 houses and a farm. That is vacant, so I'll take that because in 5 turns that's going to pay for it. So I'll take them both. Let's collect rent. Cool, so we can pay our rent early on a Wednesday, which gives us 35,000, which it did. I mean, that's going to pay for itself in 2 turns. For every 3 farmlands you own are all castles. I don't have castles though, so I've never seen a castle appear on the map either. I do have 2 more farmlands which I could buy. Just to keep us going, and then let's collect rent. Okay, not bad. Oh, I could have paid rent, actually. I can't pay rent early, even though I have enough money. It's because I haven't collected it this week. I see, so hoarding money doesn't help me. Right, okay. That's the odd one. I don't really want that. That's not too bad. Take that one. We have another couple of farmlands, a couple of apartment buildings there which I can't afford at the moment, so I'm just going to collect rent once. Right, we still can't pay. We're close to it though. There we go. Oh, okay. To buy new ones, consider selling existing plugins by right-clicking on them. Right. Yeah, we'll remove that one, that's fine. So it actually takes away the thing. Oh, okay. That's fine, let's get them all and make up for it. I could buy a couple more farmlands, but I'm not going to at the moment. I'm going to try and save up to get an apartment building or something. Very nice. Right, if we pay our rent early now, we don't really lose any advantages we have. Start with around half your properties yield 2 times rent, while the other half generate only half the usual rent. Okay. So I could buy that. Hopefully it would hit on the right ones. It doesn't tell us which half. It doesn't say the first and the second half. But I'll. I don't want to close it. We'll leave it there for the moment. We'll leave it there to think about. Let's pay our rent early there anyway. Don't have any industrial. I don't have odd number of properties, so that's fine. I have 87,000, so I could buy that. Let's buy ourselves our first apartment buildings. Okay, so they got up there. The ×4 multiplier, that's quite nice. Ah, okay, so I had something... No, I didn't. Why did it go there instead of at the end? I don't know. Little confused, but let's collect rent. 153 × 4 is not too bad. Lovely. Start of each round, increase the rent of all houses by 250. Yes, let's do that. If I sell that one... Yeah, okay, it does remove it, but that's fine. We'll take that one. So 20 grand for another slot, which is quite expensive, but that's okay. Let's close. Each time residential property collects rent, gaining an extra 500. That would be quite nice. Because I have 1, 2, 3... Yeah, okay, I do want to get that. That one we can go. That one we'll buy because I have more of the residential than vacant. Much better. Oh, I want that. Yeah, we'll get rid of that one. I can't afford it. Oh no. Can I lock it? No. I want that now. That's annoying. I just cost myself 1200 as well. Okay. Can't pay early. I don't know if we're going to make this one. I don't have industrial. I could re-roll for 5 grand and see. What did I earn last time? I earned 15,000, which is not going to be enough anyway. That's a problem. I would have to sell something, buy that, and then I would only get... Yeah, it's not going to make enough money. Risk it at the end of the round. And it cost me 10 grand. Right, okay, well, we're going to move on and not win. Okay, so we lost there. Let's try one more time. I think farmlands is the way to go. So, +1 multiplier to all currently owned houses. That'd be quite nice. But we can't really afford that, so let's buy you. In fact, which one's cheap? We'll buy you. We'll buy you. Right, collect rent. It's a low start, but that's fine. So this one here is vacant. This one here is vacant. We will take that. Nice. Shop and odd properties. We don't really care about that, so we can buy another farmland note. And that one is vacant as well, yes. I mean, that'll pay for itself in a couple of turns, so. Pay our rent early, thank you very much. Let's move on. There's no more farmland for me to buy at the moment, so I could consider getting a house, but I don't really care. I'm going to re-roll there once. We'll take a +1 multiplier to each of those. Let's go. We'll take that one because it gives me an extra $600 per one. And pay our rent early. There we go. So farmland definitely seems like the way to go early on, but I don't believe it scales. So. I don't need that because I've got the odd ones. So I'll buy 1, 2. You're vacant. And you're vacant. Let's go. Yeah, we'll take 1250 per turn. Go. Again, I could buy more farmland. Let's pay our rent early though. Ooh, that's not bad. That'll pay for itself, I think. Buy those two. We can buy a farmland there and a farmland there, and let's collect some rent. I could have min-maxed that and gone for the most expensive one to save the most money, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. Oh, it can no longer be sold. Random property receives a permanent increase to 5 times its rent. Okay. Let's go. That's not bad. I need a multiplier on that then. Okay, we can't pay our rent just yet. We're not far off. Buy that. That's so good. There we go. Right, let's pay rarely. It does change the plugin, so maybe there is a reason not to do it. We will test that later. We have 1 farmland available to us at the moment, so we're not going to buy 2. It's fine. Let's collect rent. Lovely. No, don't need that. That's all fine. Let's collect rent. Move forward. Just get our multipliers going up. It's just so good. Residential retail, don't care. We have 2 farmlands, so let's buy 2. Again, they're going to start off slow, but that's going to increase. And we can pay early, so let's do so. We'll buy that. I've reached number of plugins. Okay, it'd be nice if those were a one-time thing, but like an instant in Magic, for example, that you could just do it and it wouldn't cost you a plug-in slot, but that's okay. I kind of understand. No worries. Let's go back and let's continue. Own houses, I can't buy that. Let's continue. Maybe you could stack them, that'd be quite good. Alright, we're almost there on the weekly. Nope, can't use any of those. Let's collect. Let's continue. Nice. Nope, okay, pay early. Ooh. Well, that's not too bad. 2,000, 2 times its rent for that round. I mean, considering the multipliers we've got, that could be quite good. I'm going to get rid of that one. And I'm going to take this one, I think. We have our first castle on the board as well. 190,000, 6.2k times 1. If I had something that would multiply that, it'd be worth it. But it's not at the moment, so... That's a lot of property slots there. Let's buy those 2, and let's collect rent. Thank you. Having a sip of coffee there. Right, okay. All houses, residential, we don't care. We are going to just collect rent again. I wonder where the end game is and how it stops. Retail and gated community. Okay, it's fine. I don't really care. I can't even buy another property slot at the moment, so I kind of just have to continue. There is 2 farms, but I can't buy it, so not enough property slots. Let's continue. Nice. We have nothing I can buy. Start with every round. Half of your properties. Yeah, I've seen that one before. Let's pay early. On all houses. No, don't care about that. So we've got to get to 640,000 now. It's possible. Unlikely, but it's possible. Okay. Yeah, but no, we're going to make it 147,000 there. So grounded gains. A random property receives a permanent increase. Oh, so I've had the same. Can I stack them then? That's no longer there. So do I have to have the space for it to go into first? I'm going to sell that one. I'm going to try buying this one. Yeah, so it gets eaten. So which one got... Oh, the tomato farm. Oh, that's actually sick. Can I have that one again, please? Okay, anyway, calendar. Yeah, we're not quite there. Halfway there, I'd say. So we should get there by Friday. We can afford another single property slot. The next one's going to be ridiculously expensive. But I don't want it, really. Yeah, man. In it rolls. There we go. We're still not quite there. Okay, I don't care about that. Let's collect. It'd be nice if that hit that, but... Right, okay. I mean, I'll just take that. Pay early. It's fine. Right, okay, can't do anything else. I could buy 2 property slots, I think. But I don't have 2 farms available to buy. I have a shop. Well, that really helps me. I'll just collect for the moment. Our target of 1.28 million is going to be tough. Not impossible, though. Okay, nothing I want there. I do wish I could resize that, but never mind. We have 2 farms, so let's go for 2 farms. So they're reasonably high yield rent because one's gone right to the top and the other one is there. Let's collect. Nice. Right, okay. So we might make this. We've basically got all of the farm plugins, I think, that we can get. It is just a case now of waiting for everything to roll in. Maybe we get a plugin that can help us. I don't need that. Okay. We're 2/3 of the way there, I think. No plugins that help us. And new property costs 1.3 million, which I don't have. Come on. We might make it this turn. Oh, not quite. We're so close. That's a nice one, actually. So I might take this one off and buy this one. And away we go. We've hit our target. Next one is going to be real tough. Okay. So 2.5 million. I don't have 3 owned houses, so can't help with that. Can't even buy 3 houses on there at the moment. There's no properties that I really care about having. Just move on. We're going to make about 600,000, I think. 525. Okay. We're going to struggle if that's the way it's going to go. Well, that's not too bad. Oh, one of every residential property, which I don't have. I'm never going to have. Because obviously you've got houses, you've got apartments, which are here, and castles. I don't know if there's any other ones, because the game doesn't tell me. So, plus I also can't afford any property slots, so I can, but I couldn't afford 2. So let's collect rent. Yeah, man. It's very satisfying. But we just need for it to finish. Right, okay. We're about 1/3 of the way there. And I'm not getting anything which is going to help me. I could buy 1 property slot and a farm. Not going to help me though. Just have to keep trying. Oh, it scratches something inside my brain. It's very nice. We're just over halfway there. One of every residential property again. Can't do anything. There's no farms for me to buy. Although I can afford 2 slots. I could buy 2 factory. Oh no, I could buy 1 factory. They're nice though. But let's keep going. Do you know what? We might make this on the next turn actually. 1.8 million, 1.9 million. Near enough. Don't know. We'd need 1 more thing, I think, to be able to push us. There is not 2 farms. There's 2 shops, which I could afford, but they don't do much for me, and I don't have anything which helps with shops. I just have to kind of hope that this works. Just have to go. Oh, the rent on that actually increased every tick. Each time rent is collected. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. We didn't make it, but we got really, really far, I think. Okay. Well, that's RentLord. It gives you an idea of the game. This is only a demo. The full game is out in like a week or so. It's towards the end of this month. So if you want to check it out, links for the demo will be down in the description. You can wishlist the game there if you want to. I do highly recommend it from what I've seen there so far. Obviously, a demo is just it's a vertical slice of what's available in there. There's also a tutorial which I didn't go through in the demo. I'd highly recommend you doing so. There's no collection or unlocks available by the looks of it, but you have some settings. One thing that's weird to me is the fact that it's locked to either 720p or 1080p. It's a little weird. Maybe they'll fix that in the full version. Who knows? It scales perfectly well at 1080p though, so if you play at 1440p or 4K. I'm Dr. Plays. This is RentLord, one of the demos for this Steam Next Fest. If you want to see some more, check out the channel down below. And we also have a Discord as well. You can pop in and have a chat with me, or shout at me if you want to. I'll see you soon.